A very good morning to all of you. First and foremost, let me thank Mr. and Mrs. Chodia for this wonderful initiative on the World Diabetes Day. Because if we don't do it as India and we don't celebrate the World Diabetes Day, I don't think anyone else will. Because today, it's unfortunate that India is called the diabetics capital of the world. Also, I think I must congratulate Dr. Mutha. I couldn't hear Abhimanyu speaking too much, but I heard, and I know I have heard him earlier. I know that he's doing a great job, and I'm sure with the effort that Dr. Mutha is taking and will take across the week, I know that a few people will be affected, and especially the future of the country, because it is important that we understand that as a nation, why we are the most affected by diabetes. We are the most affected by diabetes because as a human body and as a general Indian tendency of an Indian body, we have extremely high percentage of fat. Our eating habits have changed over the decade, but our lifestyles have deteriorated. We were the working class, we were the people who would go out, we were the farmers, we were the hunters. But today, we sit at homes or in offices and don't give the required exercise to our bodies. That is where our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, in his address to the nation called Mann Ki Baat, he categorically said that one of the reasons that we are facing the challenge called diabetes is because we are not managing our lifestyles. Today, right from the central government to the state government, we have taken various initiatives to ensure that diabetes is uprooted from the nation. Today, early symptoms, early detection of diabetes, there are various schemes. If you go to the government hospital or any hospital, you will realize that there are various schemes for early detection of type 1 or type 2 diabetes. When Narendra Bhai Modi said that let's celebrate yoga, he categorically also said in his address to the nation that we should use yoga to eradicate diabetes or to manage diabetes. Today, आपको पता हो या ना पता हो, पूना जैसे शहर में और 100 शहरों में अक्रॉस इंडिया कुछ व्हीकल्स चला रहे हैं नरेंद्र भाई मोदी, जिन व्हीकल्स के अंदर आपको हर प्रकार के डिटेक्शन कैंप्स मिलेंगे, जिसके अंदर महिलाओं के लिए बोन डेंसिटी टेस्ट, कैंसर स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट और खासकर डायबिटीज टेस्ट के लिए ये वैन्स आपके घरों तक पहुंचेंगे। और ये वैन्स केवल मात्र आपके घरों तक नहीं पहुंचते हैं, ये उस छोटे से स्लम के एक झोपड़े में भी पहुंचेंगे और डायबिटीज की स्क्रीनिंग करेंगे। बिकॉज we need to understand today that 2 out of every 10 Indian is affected by diabetes today. And almost 80% of the people get detected extremely late. I'm sure Dr. Mutha will vouch for it. But I have attended various meetings. हमारी दिन रात कुछ मीटिंग्स चलती हैं, जिस मीटिंग्स के अंदर ये डिसाइड किया जाता है कि किस प्रकार से डायबिटीज नाम के इस चैलेंज को स्टेट में या नेशन लेवल पर कर्व कर देना चाहिए। दिन है और इस खास दिन के लिए भी आज जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी की जयंती है, जिसे हम चिल्ड्रंस डे की तरह मनाते हैं। और अधिकतर डायबिटीज आज बच्चों में ओबीज होने के कारण होता है, जिसका अर्थ क्या है? माननीय पंत प्रधान मन की बात नाम के एक रेडियो प्रोग्राम के थ्रू नेशन को एड्रेस करते हैं और उन्होंने एक बार बहुत खूबसूरत बात बोली। उन्होंने बोला कि हमारा कल्चर अब ऑनलाइन हो गया है, तो हमारे बच्चे भी ऑनलाइन गेम्स खेलते हैं, ज़रूरी है कि हम ऑफलाइन मोड में जाएं। तो क्योंकि यहाँ पे बहुत स्कूल के बच्चे, स्कूल के टीचर्स बैठे हैं, मैं उनको बताना चाहूँगी कि ज़रूरत है आज के दिन कि प्रोत्साहन दें आप अपने बच्चों को घर से बाहर निकलने की। सॉफ्टवेयर गेम्स, ऑनलाइन गेम्स आर ग्रेट, बट देयर इज नथिंग टू मैच द गेम्स दैट वी प्ले आउटसाइड। दूसरी बात, आज गुरु नानक जयंती भी है। आज गुरु नानक जयंती के दिन आज हर व्यक्ति गुरु गोविंद सिंह को याद कर रहा है। गुरु गोविंद सिंह ने और हर गुरु ने केवल मात्र यदि हमें सिखाया है तो ये सिखाया है कि बाहर निकलो, अपने देश के लिए, अपनी कम्युनिटी के लिए, अपने लोगों के लिए लड़ाई लड़ो। आज जरूरत है कि हम सब मिलकर डायबिटीज के विरुद्ध एक लड़ाई छेड़ें और शायद हर एक डॉक्टर से मेरा आह्वान है, डॉक्टर मुथा की तरह, कि वो आगे आए और देश की मदद करें ताकि डायबिटीज को हम जड़ से निकाल सकें। और हर एक घर में हर एक पेरेंट, खासकर माँ बाप से मेरा अनुरोध है कि आप अपने बच्चों को सिखाएं और बच्चों से अनुरोध है कि वो जाएं और अपने माँ बाप से बात करें कि इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट एज अ फैमिली दैट वी गेट इनटू अ वेरी एक्टिव लाइफस्टाइल। हम बहुत कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स खाते हैं अपने रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में। जरूरी है कि हम अपने प्रोटीन को बढ़ाएं। इसी तरीके से जरूरी है कि हम एक बैलेंस डाइट खाएं। आज के बच्चे केवल मात्र पिज्जा और बर्गर खाते हैं। आज जरूरत है कि हम वापस, मैं बहुत सारे विभिन्न देशों के लोगों से मिलती हूँ और आप लोगों को, खासकर बच्चों को ये बात बताना चाहती हूँ या कॉलेज गोअर्स को ये बात बताना चाहती हूँ। बहुत लोग हमसे ये कहते हैं कि पूरी दुनिया में सबसे अच्छा खाना जो है वो इंडियंस खाते हैं, इसलिए ईट लोकल। आज महाराष्ट्रियन खाना सबसे अच्छा खाना है। यदि आपने भाकरी खाई तो आपको कुछ भी और खाने की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन हम कहीं ना कहीं अपना छोड़ के पिज्जा और बर्गर और सैंडविच और मैगी नूडल्स पे ज्यादा ध्यान दे रहे हैं। इसलिए मैं समझती हूँ अभिमन्यु जी बहुत कोशिश कर रहे हैं। मैं बताना चाहूँगी, मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम पुणे आकर जब जिमिंग शुरू की तो सबसे पहले अभिमन्यु जी के जिम में शुरुआत की और हमारी एक न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट होती थी और न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट सबसे पहले हमें ये बताती थी, ईट लोकल थिंक ग्लोबल। और मैं हर एक बच्चे को यही बोलना चाहती हूँ, थिंक ग्लोबल बट ईट लोकल। आप सब यहाँ आए, मुझे इस बात की खुशी है। आप लोगों ने एक रैली निकाली, आप लोग कम से कम इसके बारे में सुनेंगे, पढ़ेंगे, समझेंगे। एक बहुत ही बढ़िया कोशिश है, बहुत ही उम्दा शुरुआत है। ज़रूरत है कि हम सब समझें कि डायबिटीज़ एक चैलेंज है हम सबके सामने, हमारे देश के सामने, और हम सब मिलकर ही इसका नाश कर सकते हैं। मुझे बुलाने के लिए, बोलने का मौका देने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू सो मच। छोड़िए
सुषमा चौरड़िया को फेलिसिटेड मैम। क्विकली मैं देख रहा था, मैडम बोल रहे थे कि गुरु नानक जी ने कहा कि निकलो बाहर और उन्होंने पॉज लिया, 4 बच्चे बाहर गए निकल के। ऐसा नहीं है उसका मीनिंग। ऐसा कहते हैं कि बिहाइंड एवरी सक्सेसफुल पर्सन देयर इज अ वुमन बिहाइंड इट। एंड इन मैडम्स केस ये तो है ही, but he had to share his views on today's program of eradication of diabetics. Thank you so much. Particularly about, I will request you to address to the people, faculty members and the young generation, not the school children, because you are working so long for the IT industry. You are traveling almost 15 days across the globe. So what is your experience? What preventive measures they should be taking so that it will help them in improving their lifestyle? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vandana.
Hello everyone. First of all, I must thank Mr. and Mrs. Dr. Chodia, Dr. Mundra for this wonderful initiative and for the cause that they're doing it. It's truly wonderful. It's not easy to take out time from everyone's busy life and do something for the society, and doing something as good as this on this day, I would say, is commendable. So, first of all, I would like to say, what's most important to build a nation, right? It's the youth of the nation. And when I see school-going kids, college-going kids, and the staff and the teachers who are teaching them, I think truly, if under one roof where we can see, we can create an impact by giving and driving the right messages across, I think this is the right combination. Whether it is health, whether it is education, whether it is career, I think the most important pieces in our society to deliver the right message are these. And if we have to correct the system, build a nation, take it to the next level of glory, I think we have to start at ground level, which is education. Now, as everybody is seeing right past 6-7 days, we are seeing that there is a lot of black being eradicated from our country. Right? That's from the financial world, which I think everybody is happy about. A lot of people are very, very happy about. Similarly, I think if every individual has to think, we need to prevent a lot of black entering into our body. Right? And who is going to do that? It's every individual, every parent who is going to build a child or grow a child. It's very important to make sure that we tell the very basics of health as part of day-to-day education to every kid that we are growing up. If we have a healthy society, we are definitely going to have a healthy nation. Right? I think every time I hear, right, do good for others, give back to the society, I think it sounds great. But I'm a firm believer of, you can do good for the society only if you are doing good for yourself. Right? If my health is not good, if I didn't take care of my health, how else I can take care of somebody else? I need 10 people to take care of me, myself. And I trouble the whole family, I trouble the whole ecosystem. So it's extremely important we learn the importance of health. I would say we were lucky when we were growing up, we didn't have like every 1 kilometer a Pizza Hut or a burger. Nothing to blame against any of these brands. I'm a businessman at the end of the day. But we didn't have these many things available so easily for us. So we always used to get a roti or a homemade snacks. So it's important for the youth to understand, right? You have got 50 different options, but what are the good options for you, right? When you land up in a Pizza Hut or in a burger joint, you still pick up 1 or 2 things that you like, though there are 100 things available. But when you look beyond that, there are 200 healthy options also available. Nobody is going to say, don't do this, don't do that, but please have a balanced profile of whatever you do. Now the same thing as Shweta was telling, I can see that my mom will struggle to make a call from an iPhone, but my kid is going to pick up and say, Dadi, ye aise nahi aise hota hai. Right? And he's entire day on an Angry Bird or something, and he's teaching his Dadi. So he's making his Dadi online, then the Dadi trying to make the Pota offline. So the Pota is always winning. But having said that, right, I think this is each one of you know that it's very important for each one of you to have a healthy life, healthy lifestyle, and there are multiple constraints to it. So please make sure that you listen to your body. Every individual body is different. We need to make sure we understand our limitations, understand our body. And if I look at it, right, we are born in a country where the weather is very nice. In our country you can't get better weather than Pune, or a lot of regions in our country are very, very livable. So when I travel to some extreme geographies like Russia, I still see people 6 a.m. trying to do a job. And 6 a.m. in minus 18 degrees, I think getting up itself means a lot of effort, but people are determined to take care of their health. So in short, it's much more easier to take care of health here than in a much more unfriendly weather conditions like say that exist in some of the other parts of the world. So it's a matter of focus, it's a matter of thinking, but let me tell you, as everybody has said, right, health is wealth. Each one of us have to believe in that. Each one of us in our society has to play a role towards that, and each one of us have to ensure that we grow up a healthy society, right? We have people on the dais like Mr. Sapley, who is trying to give health to the society by giving a lot of teachings. It's ensure that we are all ears to listen to these things, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to make sure he's doing good for you. All we need is an open ear.